Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 6.
Coming up tonight, under arrest. Why this former Nebraska wrestler was detained early this morning and the charges he's facing now. Plus, caught on camera, the damage these youths caused to a local produce stand and the impact employees are describing today. And agreement on ICE, why strikes are causing concern for U.S. and Iran negotiations and how gas prices are changing now. And thank you for joining us. I'm Emma Norwood. Mackenzie Johnson has the weekend off. The health department is urging caution as a heat advisory is issued for Lincoln and Lancaster County. Let's head over to meteorologist Houston Hall for what to expect over the next few days. Houston.
Yeah, if you haven't bought ice cream or anything like that, I'd say stock up on it this week. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to go have to do that myself. We do got some heat alerts out there, and that expands all the way through Tuesday evening. That heat advisory is for southeast Nebraska, but that's talking about feel like temperatures through Tuesday evening up to 105. All that pink in there, which includes Omaha. Heat index values up to 110 degrees. Here's a look. Sunday all the way through Wednesday, you can see we gradually cool down in quotation marks, but it's going to be feeling like the triple digits for the first half of this week. Right now, we're pretty chill, upper 70s, lower 80s, but the winds, my goodness, are they're pretty windy out there. And we're looking at the upper 70s the further north you go, the low to upper 80s the further south and west you go. Look at that, we got some 90s out there. We're talking Ogallala, Shadron. They are trying to get some storms, but you can see with temperatures in the 90s and dew points in the 60s and 50s, that's going to be hard to do. But there is a little bit of a feel-like temperature out there. Feels like 86 here in Lincoln, 91 in Hebron. So, yep, that humidity is definitely starting to feel like what we're going to be experiencing. The winds are pretty windy out of the southeast, 15 to 25 miles per hour. You can see that little storm try to develop out towards Ogallala, and it's just too hot out there, and it just died out. Here's what we're tracking in Maine weather. Extreme heat through Tuesday. See, we got some storm chances Monday through Wednesday, and it's also going to be very windy. I'll break down that forecast, Maine weather.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Houston. And Matt Talbot, Kitchen and Outreach, announcing today that they will be extending their hours due to the extreme heat. They plan to keep their doors open from 11:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. They say they'll have snacks, cold water, and plenty of company for anyone in need of a place to beat the heat. Well, breaking now, former Nebraska wrestler A.J. Ferrari has been arrested in North Platte. Police have charged him for willful reckless driving, flight to avoid arrest, and obstructing the police. He reportedly sped down Highway 83 at over 120 miles per hour before crashing his car into a ditch and taking off on foot. This is his second arrest for speeding this year. The three-time All-American and 2021 NCAA champion was pulled over in January and detained on an evading arrest warrant from October of 2025. Earlier this month, Ferrari announced that his commitment out of the transfer portal would be shared soon. We're working on learning the details of his current arrest, and we'll be bringing you updates as soon as we get them. Well, also breaking now, President Donald Trump said he'll nominate a former Oklahoma State trooper to lead Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The president announcing Lance Schroyer as his choice to lead the agency. Schroyer also is a Marine veteran. The president said in a social media post that Schroyer is a proven leader and has firsthand experience getting illegal immigrants off the streets. Well, we have new details on a stabbing in central Lincoln. Lincoln police say officers were called to a local hospital where a 45-year-old man was receiving treatment after being stabbed. It happened around 3:30 in the afternoon on Friday at 17th and J Streets. You can see that area right there on your screen. The man says he was approached by an unknown person who stabbed him once. No arrests have been made, but LPD says there is no threat to the public at this time. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers or the non-emergency number on your screen. And NSP is sharing details after pursuits led to the arrest of 46-year-old Kevin Dunn on Friday. In Thayer County, his Chevy Malibu fled from police on county roads before turning westbound on Highway 4. He eventually turned into a driveway and attempted to flee on foot before troopers caught up with him and made the arrest. He's facing charges of willful reckless driving, flight to avoid arrest, obstruction, resisting arrest, and other traffic violations. Well, new at 6, one local business is sounding the alarm. Kelly's Produce posting this video to social media today. 4 kids caught on camera early this morning, causing over $5,000 worth of damage and leaving behind a really big mess. You can see the group knocking over 2 of the coolers before taking some of the items, smashing jars, and leaving. One of the employees of the produce stand says it took 3 to 4 hours to clean everything up.
With the road closed the last 3 years and this happening, and young lady works really hard, this is how she makes her money and stuff, and it was just sad to see it,
They say around 100 jars and watermelons were smashed, and while it will be tough to replace everything, they say the community has been so helpful during this time. They also go on to say that the kids allegedly stole the red van that they used and later crashed it. We've been calling the Lincoln Police Department for more information. They did tell us they do have 1 person in custody. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Developing now, the death toll in Venezuela rises to over 1,400 as the search for survivors continues. The 2 federal search and rescue teams the U.S. sent to Venezuela are currently on the ground, pulling people from collapsed buildings. A UN official says there are likely 50,000 people still unaccounted for today. Genesis Garcia, a teacher from Louisiana who was on vacation with her family, is now helping on the front lines.
We just started getting organized in the city to collect the items that we need the most.
She's been getting medicine, food, and baby formula to those in need. Officials say that over 3,000 people are injured and more than 400 aftershocks have been recorded. We'll be keeping you updated on this tragedy as more details come out of Venezuela. Moving things over to the latest on the war in Iran, tensions are high after the latest round of U.S. strikes. On Friday, the U.S. Central Command said it struck a series of Iranian military targets after an apparent Iranian drone attack on a ship. In response, a top Iranian lawmaker slamming the U.S., saying the attack came in the middle of negotiations. Again, this is a major test for the U.S.-Iran interim agreement signed just 10 days ago. Meanwhile, diplomats say Israel and Lebanon have just made their first step towards a potential future peace deal. They signed an agreement with the U.S. on Friday. Israel says its forces will pull out of 2 areas in southern Lebanon, which will be handed over to the Lebanese military. This comes as Americans take advantage of lowering gas prices as tankers move through the Strait of Hormuz. And if you're traveling for Independence Day, you can definitely expect lots of traffic on the roads this week. AAA estimates more than 60 million people will drive to their destination between today and Sunday, July 5th. ABC's Jen Sullivan reports.
The one-week countdown to July 4th has begun, and some Americans are already traveling for the big America 250 celebrations this year.
We, over the years, saw that people really either take off the entire week or they'll leave the weekend before.
AAA spokesperson Ike Sadia says more than 72 million Americans are expected to travel 50 miles or more between June 27th through July 5th. That would be a new record. Most travelers will drive, with nearly 62 million hitting the road. And there's good news when it comes to gas prices.
We are seeing some improvement there, and that might motivate some people who maybe weren't planning to take a road trip to jump in the car and do it.
As of Saturday, the national average for a gallon of regular gas was $3.88. Prices have dropped 58 cents in the last month, but they're still higher than a year ago, according to AAA.
Gasoline prices are dropping, and in the next 30 days, you're going to see them drop.
Tom Cloza with Gulf Oil says prices have dropped because more tankers carrying oil are starting to travel through the Strait of Hormuz.
It's open enough right now so that the next 30 or 40 days, I think you'll see a lot of oil and you'll see generally weak prices.
The Strait of Hormuz has seen more traffic in the last week than it has in the past 3 months. Since the war with Iran began, maritime traffic in the strait had essentially halted, disrupting oil production and sending gas prices soaring. It appeared the U.S. and Iran were close to finalizing a memorandum of understanding. But as tensions escalate with Iran again, there's fear traffic could halt again, which could cause gas prices to go up as millions of Americans get ready to travel this week. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Well, coming up after the break, Fire First Look. The York Fire Department's new station is officially open. We're giving you a peek into the long-awaited completed project. Stick with us. America City finalist. Every year, the National Civic League honors communities for excellence in local innovation, civic engagement, and cross-sector collaboration. This year, Grand Island had the chance to represent their city on this national stage after being named in the top 20. Here's some of those photos of the delegation at the award ceremony. The city says they are proud to be named on this list.
Now, for your Storm Alert Team forecast with meteorologist Houston Hall.
Well, the word around town is it's going to get hot, and indeed it is. Mostly for eastern Nebraska. This is a heat advisory for feel-like temperatures all the way through Tuesday evening, up to 105, 107 degrees. That pink off towards the east includes Omaha. That's feel-like temperatures up to 110 degrees, and it is going to get humid. Tomorrow, we're looking at dew point temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. I'm from Texas, and that is a lot of moisture, especially this far north. Here's a look at the next 4 days. Now, notice a little trend here. 97 for our temperature tomorrow, 96 the next day, 94, 92. So we're going to be dropping temperatures as we go day by day, but it's going to be feeling like the triple digits for much of the first half of next week. Out there currently, we got a little bit of cumulus clouds starting to make their way towards the north. A little bit of sunshine to end your evening. Keeping an eye on this area out here, as that is where our severe weather is for the rest of this evening. You can see some storms try to develop near North Platte. They died out. And that's because temperatures out there are in the 90s and the moisture way below that. So here's what this model says, the good old NAM 3 kilometer. We're going to be staying dry across southeast Nebraska, maybe a few sprinkles. Highly doubt any of that makes it to the ground, but if there is a storm that can develop, it will continue its path towards the northeast. We're looking at Valentine and places near O'Neill as we go into about the late night hours, about 11 p.m. all the way through 1 a.m. As it moves towards the overnight hours, damaging wind threat will be the main concern. Even some heavy rainfall. We're looking at Kippahaw County near O'Neill, and maybe a few sprinkles further down towards the east. That's about it for the rain as we go through much of your Sunday. Sunday, sunny skies. It's going to be windy down here, southeast Nebraska. But the NAM model wants to throw maybe an isolated thunderstorm in the middle of the state. We'll see how that turns out. Temperatures will be in the 90s and dew points will be in the 70s. So if we can get those temperatures closer to the dew point, maybe an isolated thunderstorm tomorrow evening. Here's Monday evening, though. We're going to have sunny skies all through Monday. And then we're going to have a system which is currently bringing us the weather out towards the west. That's going to be moving towards the east. Could have a few thunderstorms Monday evening. All of this right here, it's going to be some damaging winds and some hail. But as we get closer to this event, we'll pick up better. But right now it looks like Lexington up towards the northeast. And that's what we got right now. There's the severe weather for Monday. Lincoln, northwest Lincoln's included within that Grand Island, North Platte, all the way up towards the northeast. That's going to be due to some gusty winds. As when it is summertime, you get those storms to develop. They will die quickly and drop a whole lot of wind. That's where you get your severe weather. ABC Seamless Cam looks like a whole lot of sunshine out there. Notice 89 McCook, 92, 91, and the dew points are not there anywhere near those temperatures. 82 Lincoln, 78 in Omaha, but the dew points, yikes. Low to mid to upper 70s, and that's going to be the story all through this week. We've got a feel-like temperature of 86, 91, 91 in Hebron. Oof, get used to that because that is going to be continuing. We got a little bit of a southeast wind out there, about 15 to 20, gusts up to near 30, 35, even 40 miles per hour. 74 tonight. That is about 10 degrees above average. All of us looking at the low to mid 70s southeast. Tomorrow, 97, hot and muggy. We got a wind also, gusts up to near 35. Hot temperatures down here, would not be surprised, some triple digits maybe, but the hottest temperatures off in southeast and eastern Nebraska, the mid to upper 90s. Factor in the humidity, triple digit heat indices. 7-day forecast, does it get any better? We got a chance for those PM storms Monday, Tuesday, a small chance on Wednesday, and then we get a quick bump up there Friday, 98, before we could be on a cool down, but upper 80s is a cool down.
Oh, wow, sounds like it might be a good time for the pool.
Oh, my goodness, I might have to open up a pool myself.
I wouldn't blame you. All right, thanks so much, Houston. Coming up in sports, checking out some Legion baseball in the Mike Peterson and Coach K tournament, and talking some Royals and Salt Dogs. That's coming up next.
Greens Furnace and Plumbing. Here's Channel 8 News Sports with sports anchor Jake Holman. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome into your Saturday Sports Zone. Hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. Right now, the Mike Peterson and Coach K Legion Baseball Tournament happened all weekend long right here in Lincoln. Let's first head to Den Hartog Field. Judd's Bros, otherwise known as Lincoln Northeast, taking on Sioux Falls East. Scoreless, though, after one. East up to bat. Ground ball to short here. If you blink, you might miss it. Senior Drew Van Dyke with the laser to first for the out. Later on, though, after a triple, a Sioux Falls East blooper to right. Judd's Bros ain't able to come up with it, so run comes in to score. Now 2 runners on 2 outs, looking to get out of this jam, and Judd's Bros gets the strikeout to get out of that jam. Up to bat now, but just couldn't get anything going in the second. Hunter Newkrich thought he had ball 4, but goes down looking. Northeast can't get any runs in that inning. Now, here are some other final scores here from the tournament this afternoon. Carpetland 3-1 Lincoln East, that is, over Anderson Ford, and then Anderson Ford, aka North Star, gets back with a 2-1 victory over Papio South. And Waverly Legion Baseball empire with a 6-0 shutout win over Kearney. Let's talk some local baseball. Starting out in the majors, the Royals hoping to forget last night's score. Take it from Ted Lasso, be a goldfish. If you know, you know. But this is a pitcher's duel all throughout. Michael Massey making a diving stop at second to get the out. Top of the 7th, though, a run finally comes in for Kansas City. Carter Jensen with the single to right. But that is all Kansas City can muster. White Sox walk off the Royals 2-1 in this one. And Salt Dogs getting the first win of the doubleheader today, 5-4 at home over the Chicago Dogs. Let's talk some FIFA World Cup as well. Of course, the afternoon game just wrapping up here moments ago. England 2-0 over Panama, and Croatia, a last-minute goal, gets the victory 2-1 over Ghana. All 3 teams from that group advancing except for Panama. And of course, we can't forget the U.S. team. They're battling this Wednesday night versus Bosnia, round of 16. That one begins 7 p.m. Wednesday. Before we go, let's talk some Husker basketball, but not in the way you might think. Earlier this year, after the Huskers' hot 10-0 start, CBS Sports reporter John Rothstein went on the record to say that if Nebraska picked up the first tournament win, he would come down to Haymarket and buy a round of drinks for Husker fans.
I'm going to fly to Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm going to go downtown. I'm going to put my credit card down at a bar for an hour, and I am going to throw a happy hour for Nebraska basketball fans.
And well, the answer, Rothstein will be right here in September, he says. So Husker fans certainly dying to see how that goes. It should be fun to see. That's going to do it if you're a sports zone. We'll have to maybe see if we make a trip there this year. Benna, I'll go ahead and send it back to you.
Looks like that's all the time we have for you tonight, but we will see you right back here at 10 o'clock. Don't miss out.
Plan your next game night out or celebrate any milestone with us, because happy hour is even happier when you're winning. Only at Warhorse Casino, minutes from downtown in Lincoln.
Let your voice be heard by sharing your photos and videos to the Now Local News app. Earn points and redeem them for gift cards. Scan the QR code to join.
Baxter Toyota, we won't sell you a car. We'll help you buy one. Choose from our incredible selection of new Tundra and Tacoma trucks. Finance a new 2026 Tundra with 2.99% APR for 72 months at toyotaoflincoln.com.
Every machine has a story. Years of early mornings, long harvests, hard work that built something lasting. When it's time to sell, the first step is knowing what it's worth. We'll help you start with free equipment valuations and walk through the best way to maximize the value of your equipment. Auction Time. Local expertise, worldwide buyers.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra, with the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. During GMC Truck Month, get 0% APR for 5 years on 2026 Sierra 1500 models. Plus, no monthly payments for 130 days. Visit these Central Nebraska GMC dealers.
It's time to celebrate with Independence Day savings at Schaefer's. Save big on Schaefer's selection of LG, Sony, and Samsung TVs, powerful sound bars, and outdoor entertainment systems that bring every backyard gathering to life. Whether you're upgrading your living room or creating the ultimate outdoor entertainment space, you'll find the brands you love at prices worth celebrating. Hurry in for Schaefer's Independence Day savings event. Big savings, great selection at 48th and R, Lincoln.
At K2 Holistic Health, we take a different approach to orthopedic care. We integrate medicine, PT, and chiropractic care in one team to address the root cause of your issue. No matter if it's an acute injury, a nagging pain that won't go away, or just the accumulation of years and miles, we get to the root cause with the most effective non-surgical treatments available. Don't put up with the pain. Get effective treatments that get you back to what you love with K2 Holistic Health.
Celebrate America's 250th birthday with Supreme Spa and Pool. Save up to $8,300 on semi-in-ground pools or $9,700 on in-ground pools. Plus, get a free robotic cleaner.
Supreme Spa and Pool. T-Mobile has the best network. That's why there's no better place to get iPhone 17 Pro on them. Hold on. Is this big enough? We should have music, lights, banners. I mean, you gotta feel it. Get the most powerful iPhone ever on the best network. I sure dance.
This is big. At T-Mobile, get the incredible iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best network.
I'm gonna do a flip. Nailed it.
Your morning forecast with Houston Hall at 5, 6, and 11 a.m.
Welcome to Showcase Nebraska Summer Fun Edition. My name is Christina Dant, and today I am bringing you all the fun things to help you and your family stay entertained all summer long. We've got the YMCA, the camps, you know, you've probably been there, your friends have been there, they're awesome. We have Morrill Hall, just Lincoln's gem that not everyone's aware of, the dinosaurs, the butterflies. We also are going to show you how to get those kids to burn that energy with Swanson Martial Arts. And never forget how important it is to read with Lincoln Libraries. Stick around. Thank you for joining us. I am here with Kelsey, and we are at the YMCA. As you can tell, there is a lot going on. For our viewers who aren't familiar, can you fill them in on what is the YMCA all about?
The YMCA is very much a community-based entity where we are a nonprofit and help individuals to be able to afford having a membership, being able to do programming for their kiddos and seniors alike.
Well, on top of all of that, I know that you guys have a huge impact in the community. What are some key points that the YMCA does?
Yes, so every year we have our annual fundraising campaign where we raise money so that we can help individuals to have a membership, be able to do swim lessons, different programming, youth sports, be able to go to group exercise classes and make it all affordable.
So you said that you do community events. Are there things that people like us or people who are watching, if they want to be involved and they want to help be a part of that fundraiser, is that something?
Yes, so all of our facilities have fundraiser events where we always have volunteers that they can come and help us with those events, or they can just come in and talk to our front desk about how they can help with that.
I love that. And there are so many locations, so many that filming today, half of our crew went to the wrong location, but got here in 12 minutes. So I know that there's pretty much one within reach of everybody out there.
Yes, we have a YMCA branch in all 4 quadrants of the city, and so it does not take very long to get from one to the other. And that's what's very unique, is that once you're a member at one location, you can access all of our facilities.
That was going to be my next question. So if you have a friend and you guys are in different parts of town, you can be like, let's meet here today. Fabulous. Okay, we've got summer right around the corner.
Yes.
I know that you do a very large amount of fun activities, but can you kind of give us some options that we have?
Yes, so summer is a very busy time with the YMCA, and with youth sports, we have a lot of our clinics, camps that they put on for the kiddos as well as adults. And then also in the summer, we have 3 locations that have outdoor pools that are very popular. And so with that, and then we also have all of our summer day camps. So we have summer day camps at our facilities in town, but then we also have our Camp Kentucky overnight camp. So kiddos go and they stay for a week, and they stay overnight in cabins and really get that camping experience, and get to do fun things like a zip line, archery. There's horses. It's just a fun time for all.
Well, I've heard from kids really, really great things about Camp Kentucky. And can I go and can I play?
There are adult opportunities out at camp, so definitely check that out on our website.
Okay, so for parents out there, now mine are getting more older, but I remember it was like you had to start signing up immediately. Is it same drill?
Yep. As soon as you, if you're interested, get online and see where you can enroll at, and then also we do have wait lists, but we work our wait list and get people in.
And people cancel.
Yeah.
So if it's waitlisted,
plans change.
Plans change. Make sure. Okay, don't write it off. So what if I want to work out, I have my family membership, we're not necessarily doing the camps yet. Are there other options for parents and kids? So they can work out?
With your family membership, as long as you have that family membership, come on in and you want to get your workout in, Child Watch is included with your family membership, and you can get your workout in.
Included. I like included.
Yes.
Okay, and then we were chatting a little bit about what's new. There's a lot going on behind the scenes.
Yes.
What do we have to look forward to?
So at our Cooper facility, we have eGym, and that is a smart selectorized machine that will help you with your workout, whether you're knowing your goals and your body. It will set your weights for you.
Oh.
And as you progress and gain strength, it will adjust with you so you can reach your goals.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And someone will sit me